If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place, and that's what I love about it. When I came across it, actually on Spotify, and I thought I'd always been wondering how to do it, how to make that transition into it. And Anchor has made it so easy, and I am so glad that I have found it, and I've started my podcast for my social skills group, and hopefully I can use it for my students as well in my class. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Welcome to Teachable Moments with April. I just wanted to stop in and discuss a potential topic for my next podcast. I was recently watching a movie called Echo Boomer. Now, I rented it through Netflix. I'm kind of old school. I still get Netflix DVDs in the mail. And it seemed as if the movie, like I said, I only watched it once or twice, seemed to tackle the topics of baby boomers and millennials. So my point here is, can baby boomers and millennials have a healthy balance working together in different types of settings? Now, personally, I am from Generation X. So I'm in the middle of both the baby boomers and the millennials. So if we're talking about in a work setting, the work ethic of baby boomers versus millennials. Now, tying in the movie that I spoke of before, Echo Boomer, they showed the actor Michael Shannon, who was a baby boomer, and he had a business. He actually had a cover business. He had the cover business, which looked like it was antiquities and whatnot. But he had a little side hustle, a little something going on there. And in that case, that's when he got like a pretty good group of millennials. And things start to go a little bit awry and a little sideways. And then that seemed to set up that conflict there and that tension. Even though this was a movie and a work of fiction, more or less, although it did say at the beginning it was based on true events, it did give me some insight that I didn't have in regards to the generation of the millennials. And I started to understand a little bit more than I did before.